Hello guys, it is Shadow here from HD Voltage Gaming, and I'm bringing you a new game, and that is Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 came out about last week, just about a week before Modern Warfare 3 came out, and is the new game Battlefield series. I'm going to be doing quite a lot of videos on this, and a campaign walkthrough, solo. I'll probably be doing 2 maybe, if I feel like doing one on the casual sort of basic level, and then one on the maybe the hardest level. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm just going to call it veteran. Anyway, this is just a gameplay on not Terran Highways. What's this place called again? Yeah, No Shard Crossing. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to call it that. I don't care. Anyway, I'm playing as the engineer, and I'm just going to be playing some games, commentating over, telling you what I'm going to be doing with this game. Anyway, I've been playing this for a while. I did have a couple of other games I wanted to upload, but I thought, you know what, just because they looked good and it was my first sort of couple of games, I don't think I really should sacrifice the actual video just because I did some cool stuff in it. The first, I think, yeah, something like, I think it was like Van Peak, and I was base jumping loads, but the reason I was base jumping loads was because I kept dying. I wasn't playing too well, so I was thinking, you know what, no point uploading this. I did really horrible. I didn't play too objectively. I kind of just want to keep dying to base jump, which was really stupid. But anyway, I'm going to be playing through the campaign as for Modern Warfare 3, which I'm going to talk about a little bit about. I'm doing a campaign walkthrough with Wolf 101, maybe. I might just do one on my own. Depends on how we're going to do things. Anyway, back to Battlefield. Alliteration. I'm going to be doing a guide to Battlefield, just the basics for any new COD player who's decided to widen his variety of games and pick up a Battlefield game. They're very different. Of course, people try to compare them, and it doesn't work at all. You can never really compare them other than the fact that both FPSs with objective-based gameplay in some of the modes. Of course, Battlefield 3 has now added the Team Deathmatch mode, making it a little bit easier for Call of Duty players to pick it up and really understand what they need to do, just to adjust into the game's realism, which of course this game has a lot of realism, but I'll talk about that later. Anyway, as for the guide I'm going to be doing, I'll be doing one for each kit, and then after I finish that, I'll be doing an overall guide for just anything really. I'll be doing lots of videos on this because it is an extremely good game, and I completely recommend that you pick it up. Anyway, that's that for Battlefield. In other gaming news, Minecraft 1.9.6 pre-release patch has come out and now has endgame content. That's right, Minecraft has an ending. Many people are quite confused about why this has happened and what Notch was really thinking. Some people think they're just trolling him. I mean, not just trolling everyone with his gameplay. Nice little double there. Try to sneak up to the third guy and fail. Failure. Double the leaderboard though. As I was saying, Minecraft. End game content. End world. Defeat the Ender Dragon in the end zone. No idea how many times I said end them. End them. Anyway, I should probably stop my chair squeaking loads. Mainly the problem with the Minecraft ending was that the credits are incredibly odd. I think Notch was trying to tell some kind of story, but didn't really work out too well. It was quite hard to understand what the credits were actually talking about. Something about how Minecraft is real life, the player is asleep in a dream, and it was quite hard to really pick up what they was trying to say. It was a bit silly. I think it should have just been credits of the people who made the game. I don't think they should have tried to implement any real story into Minecraft. That's probably one defining thing with Minecraft. It's always not really had a story. The game's based off you do what you want and when you want to do it, however you want to do it. And the helicopter almost landed on the bridge before it explodes. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. The realism in this game is stunning. Love it, the graphics are amazing, and I can represent it quite well with my new Dazzle. When something epic happens here, boom, second helicopter explodes directly in front of me. And the guy gets sliced up on the helicopter blades, as you can see from the bloodstain on the wall just to the right. Anyway, so Minecraft ending. Of course, the ending doesn't actually delete your world, you just fade back into your spawn, I think. Pretty sure it's spawn, don't know why it wouldn't be. Anyway, that's it for gaming news, big gaming news so far. I'm going to get back to the commentary. And probably... what am I going to do? I'm going to get blown up by a tank in a second. In terms of Battlefield, the stuff I like to use is the Engineer class, because I just find you can do so much more, apart from apparently shoot the RPG at the ground. I thought in my final act I could shoot the RPG at the armoured vehicle tank, but it didn't work too well. Anyway, I like the Engineer class because you can do so much. There's a wide diversity of weapons and the sort of things you can have on that, the weapons that give you that you range between sort of silenced I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. From sort of long-range infrared optics, which is what I decide to use because I can use it quite easily. What else? The Engineer class, you can repair vehicles, you can disable vehicles and repair them. You can disable enemy vehicles, I meant to say, and repair them for your own teammates to use, which is very, very good. And there's the vehicle destroy bonus, a little bit afterwards. There's nothing sort of definitive about it. Of course, you don't have to get up too close, and look, there's another long-range optic for me. Oh, triple! Yes, and it's okay to get up and close, because, you know, you don't have to play too objectively, so it is one of the good classes to use if you're a bit of a COD player, which I am a bit of a COD player. So it is quite easy for me to pick up this class and just really know what to do with it, because playing objectively with the Engineer class is not exactly what you're aiming to do. You're aiming to aid your team by disabling the enemy vehicles to prevent them from pushing forwards exactly too much. Moving in with you, advancing with your own team's vehicles in order to repair them, keep them up to stats, and defend them from enemy engineers. Like that guy right there who's shooting at the armoured vehicle. Which I think I'm going to take him out in a second. Yeah, there he is. Dead on the floor. Of course, I think this is an example of me disabling the enemy vehicle with the blowtorch. Right here, I'm sort of just like standing next to it, disabling it. You get ribbons for this. You can gain you can gain a lot of experience from Engineer because there's so much you can do to assist your team. And the only way to really get any XP at all is to assist your team. Playing for your KD is... you don't get anything, really. Helping your team, pushing forward, defending and attacking objectives is the only way to get a good amount of XP. Playing purely through your KD, you will take years and years to finish this game. By finish, I mean get to the highest level. Also, there's no prestiges, so once you've completed a kit, that's it. You're the top dog of that kit and you can do what you want. Anyway, so continuing on, the only other class I've decided to use is the Recon because I like the sort of equipment you can get, which of course equipment plays a very, very vital role. That's what I meant to say. From the launches of the Engineer all the way to the mobile spawn points of the Recon kit, which is what sort of draws me towards the Recon kit. I don't know, I need to stop saying Recon kit, it's very repetitive. The mobile spawn points is a very, very useful tool, especially on Team Deathmatch. You can gain a lot of points from setting up a spawn that's a bit closer towards the middle of the map. People will constantly spawn you. I've actually had moments where the... oh, and here's a nice shot. This shows the diversity of the Engineer kit. There's some good shots. You can easily gain control over the other side of the map without even trying anything. You can easily pick off enemies. It's very, very good class. I recommend it to any new player to Battlefield because you can, without even being too good at the game, you can help a lot out. Anyway, the Recon kit, as I was saying, in a team deathmatch, if you can place that tactical insertion in a place that people like, it's, jeez. I've had moments, and I wish I was recording this, where I've just had constant people spawning in. I've just been getting thousands of points, and it was just, it was amazing. I ended up with like 3,000 points in just like the first 10 minutes of the team deathmatch. And here someone made the bad move of spawning in the armoured vehicle. I thought someone was already in it, so I disabled the vehicle. It's going to explode later. I'm going to pick off one guy, pick off the other guy who was trying to run away like a little chicken, and then I, of course, handgun versus handgun, I die. So always the third. That happened before in the last game, and he picks me off with his M9 handgun. Probably should have won that gunfight, but I was a little bit injured, so fair deuce, fair deuce. Anyway, my thoughts on the maps. Map design is amazing. There's so much destructible content, and it's the end of the game. Okay, I'll continue this on in the next commentary. Talk a bit more about the maps and why some of them are good, some of them are not so good. Anyway, check that out. I believe the next one will be on the Terran Highways. I think that's the next gameplay I have. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through all the stats I've collected, all the ribbons, unlocks, and just what I've collected. I'm gonna do this at the end of every gameplay, just so you can check out what I got and how I did. Alright, so check out HD Forge Gaming, check out all the other directors' personal channels, and I will see you guys later.